Good morning and welcome to This Week. New year, new drama. Big showdowns ahead in Washington. After a damaging year of conflict, can President Obama and the Congress find a path to compromise? Or will midterm elections dictate the agenda? The debates ahead with rising GOP star Rand Paul and top Democrat Chuck Schumer. Plus, New York's new mayor comes out shoveling and swinging.
When I said I would take dead aim at the tale of two cities, I meant it.
Do liberals now have their counter to the Tea Party? That and all the week's politics on our Powerhouse Roundtable. And
I'm inspired by him to be a better man.
The Navy SEAL's lone survivor. As Hollywood takes on America's hidden heroes, our experts take us inside the special ops missions now defining our military. All right here this Sunday morning.
From ABC News, This Week with George Stephanopoulos starts now.
Happy New Year, everyone. And for so many of you this morning, it is a frigid one. Half the country, from the Great Lakes to the Gulf Coast, from the Rockies to the East Coast, under cold weather warnings right now. The National Weather Service calls the temperatures life-threatening. It's record-breaking cold not seen in decades, and another Arctic storm is on the way. So let's get right to ABC's Gio Benitez in Chicago. Good morning, Gio.
Good morning to you, George. It is so cold here that so many people are calling this Chiberia. The snow just hammering us. Now that wind, too, all morning long. And take a look. This behind me, it may look like a gorgeous skating rink, but this is actually a harbor. This is Lake Michigan. I want to show you some of these maps right now. Take a look at just how many cities are being affected by this dangerous cold. Warnings from Rapid City to Minneapolis to Buffalo. And what's really concerning, these wind chills tomorrow morning. Look at that. Some areas will see temperatures at 61 below zero. The kinds of numbers we haven't seen here in years. And even southern cities will be feeling the bitter cold. Look at those temperatures drop. Birmingham, 7 degrees Tuesday morning. Atlanta, 6 degrees. And once we reach Tuesday morning, we're still going to see some of those sub-zero temperatures here in the Midwest and into the Northeast. So, George, it is going to be a frigid couple of days here all over the place.
So much of the country affected, Gio, and as the National Weather Service reminds us, these temperatures can be dangerous.
That's right. You know, that frostbite is the biggest concern right now. So you got to make sure you got to cover those ears, cover those fingers and toes, because really it could take just 5 minutes in those extreme sub-zero temperatures for frostbite to set in, George. It can be deadly.
Thank you, Gio. And right in the middle of that deep freeze, Green Bay's Lambeau Field, the site of the famous Ice Bowl in 1967, the coldest game ever, wind chill 46 below. Thousands of diehard fans in for another bone chiller today when the Packers take on the 49ers. And Green Bay's Mayor James Schmitt joins us from Lambeau right now. Mayor, you look like you are ready for the occasion, all decked out. But as Gio was just saying, this cold can be deadly. So what kind of precautions are you taking for all the fans who are going to be behind you today?
Well, we've taken quite a few. We've been really good about notifying the fans that this is going to be one of the coldest days that we've had here in Green Bay. We do encourage them to use the heated concourse, the atrium. We are giving out hand warmers to the fans who sit outside, as well as hot chocolate and hot coffee. So I've got to apply a little common sense, and I think we're going to have a great game here in Green Bay. Could also be treacherous for the players as well. That field could get rock hard, right? Well, that is, and that's something that the Packers have been talking about. It was covered earlier. It's uncovered now. But we play in these parts, and I think we're going to be okay as long as Lacey gets his footing. We're going to be in good shape. You play in those parts. I guess a lot of people would say, well, Green Bay certainly has the home field advantage with that extra cold there today. You're going to win that bet with the San Francisco's mayor? Yeah, I think we will. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tough game for our Packers, but I think we're going to win this game by about 3. And I think we're more concerned about the 49er fans, quite honestly, and want to make sure that they're properly dressed. But I think the teams are going to play their best, and I think the Packers are going to come out on top on this one. Okay, Mayor, thanks very much for your time this morning. Good luck today.